But for me, it's also very personal. In 2021, I lost one of my best and most brilliant friends, Sophie, to suicide. She left behind her wonderful husband and 3 little girls, aged 6, 3, and just 10 weeks at the time. Her death was an awful shock to us all, and I'll never forget the moment I received the message from her husband. I don't know how to say this, he said, and I can't believe I'm writing this, but Sophie died this morning. It was still the COVID pandemic at the time. Sophie was very isolated, recovering from a C-section, staying at home, trying to protect herself and her baby from COVID and not wanting visitors. But we were in regular touch on WhatsApp, helping each other to navigate life with a little baby and 2 older siblings. Sophie was getting more and more concerned about her baby's feeding, and it was causing her to suffer from increasingly bad insomnia. She took herself to A&E with concerns about the baby's milk intake, which I suspect were more a reflection of her own anxiety than the baby's feeding. And she spent a night there before being discharged. I don't know whether they asked her about her own mental health. What I do know is that the next day her messages were increasingly distressed, and 2 days later she took her own life. Unfortunately, what Sophie went through is not uncommon. At least 1 in 5 people who give birth experience a mental health problem during pregnancy or after birth. In fact, while we hear a fair amount about physical conditions like gestational diabetes and preeclampsia, it's mental ill health that's the most common complication of pregnancy in the UK.